What is going on, everybody? It's Andy Mattis here, and in this video we're going to be talking about, can you do coaching slash consulting without a website? Okay, so my name is Andy Mattis, and just in case you're not aware, this channel is all about helping you guys make money online with coaching, consulting, online business, sort of whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay, and in today's video we're really going to be sort of covering that topic. Can you do this without a website? Because I know a lot of people come into the online space and they're like, oh, I need a website. They build a website and then they sort of struggle to get traffic to it. So the simple answer to this is yes, you can do consulting without a website. And I'm actually going to pull up my screen so I can actually show you exactly how I built a six-figure business without a website using Facebook organic marketing. So I've just pulled up my Facebook profile on the screen here just so that I can show you. And I'm basically going to walk you through a little bit of like a Facebook funnel system that I use to grow my business. Okay, so I might actually have to scroll down quite a bit to show you some of these posts because I haven't really marketed on Facebook for a little while. I'm really focused on YouTube now. But as you can see here, you basically want to sort of have like a slightly optimized Facebook profile. Cover photo isn't massively important anymore. It used to be a sort of big one. You could have like a big sort of Facebook cover photo with, a banner, telling people exactly what you do. You can still use that stuff, but it's been tested. It's not as effective now as it used to be. A clear headshot, okay, of who you are. So if people are coming over onto your Facebook profile and you are marketing through Facebook, then you want to be transparent. You want people to be able to see who you are. So don't have any avatar or something that's like, you got a Facebook profile with no photos on whatsoever, because that just screams a scam if somebody comes over and checks out your profile. You've got a short intro there with a bio of kind of like what you do. And down here, you don't need a website. You can just have like a calendar link. Okay, so if you're scheduling calls for your coaching consulting business, you can just have like your Calendly link, or your schedule once calendar, whatever it is you use there for people to be able to kind of book calls. Okay, so I'm just going to walk you through the Facebook profile, and then I'm going to walk into how you can get traffic, how you can actually convert these people, and really sort of just take it from there. Okay, so obviously you want to clean up your profile as well if you are using Facebook for your business. So you don't want any photos of you absolutely smashed on the floor, any offensive content, anything to do with like race, religion, or sexuality. If you have any of that stuff on there, just scroll through your Facebook profile and delete it. We live in a day and age where people scroll back years through people's stuff. So just don't run the risk. If you are trying to run your business, just clean up your profile so it doesn't sort of bite you in the ass later on down the line. All right. So basically, one of the things that we can sort of do here is we can sort of create, obviously we build up an audience. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second, but we publish content on our Facebook profile, okay? Because when you build up an audience, you build up an audience of people who are interested in coaching and consulting. You can then start creating content, which is going to land in their newsfeed when they get onto Facebook, to really sort of warm them up, let them know who you are and sort of what you're about. So if I kind of scroll down here, you can see that I've got various kinds of content, and you can actually go over and you can have a look at this stuff for yourself. There's various different types of content which are really kind of used to obviously warm up the audience, convert them to sort of booking calls, build up that know, like, and trust factor. You can share value to kind of help your audience, how to set 3 to 5 quality appointments per day organically for your coaching consultant business. And then there's obviously like a little bit of social proof here. As you can see in that photo, I booked some, I don't even know, like a ridiculous amount of calls from one Facebook post. This was over the course of like a few days. So yeah, this is really what we're doing here. But you may be wondering, like I said, if you build a website, we're looking to do this without a website, but if you do build a website, it's going to be like, how do I get traffic? Okay, so you want to have a look at sort of various like consulting groups, various groups that are sort of linked to your niche. So I'm just going to go into the ClickFunnels group. This isn't like obviously the most specific group to kind of coaching consulting, but you may type in consulting groups, coaching groups, or coaching consulting groups for entrepreneurs, or whatever. You can test out like a few different sort of keywords up in the Facebook search bar up there, and then you can basically see what comes up. You can join a bunch of groups and you can basically go from there, right? So within these groups, you can sort of, be in there sort of engaging as people are sort of asking questions. You can, be helping out. You can be answering questions in there. And you can also go over into the member section of the group. and you can sort of start adding like mutual connections within the group. So we have a look somewhere down wherever it says mutual connections, members with things in common, and you can just basically scroll through, and you can just basically kind of like, start adding people, right? And with that, obviously, if somebody decides to check out your profile, yeah, we've just gone through, we've got a profile that's fully optimized. We've got content on there. When people go onto our profile, they can see exactly what we are about, right? And if somebody accepts, then you can just boom, just jump into Messenger and you can ping them a message. Now, this is where things get interesting because I've been in the online space for like nearly 3 years. As you can see from that photo, just showing you in that calendar, we scheduled like over 24 calls from a single Facebook post in a week, right? And I can tell you now that 80% of people out there, when they jump into Facebook Messenger, they do it all wrong. Okay. People come into your inbox with a huge pitch, like instantly. Oh, this is what we've done. We've helped these people do this. Let me know if you're interested. And it's like, wow, like there is another human being on the other side. So you really need to build up some like know, like, and trust factor, build some rapport with people instead of just hitting them with a pitch. Okay. So I always like to use this analogy of like, just imagine yourself, just envision yourself just walking down the road, you're minding your own business, and somebody walks up to you trying to sell you something. Okay. What's 90% of people going to do? They're going to be like, just ignore them and just keep walking, right? And the reason for this is because there's no like and trust factor. You don't know them, you don't like them, you don't trust them. Okay. And it's exactly the same when somebody comes into your Facebook inbox with an instant pitch. Okay. This person's come out of nowhere. You don't know them, you don't like them, you don't trust them. Okay. So just remember that there's another human being on the other side. Just spark up a conversation, hello, how's it going? Whatever. Just build up a little bit of rapport. Okay. Figure out if this person's having any issues in their business. Are they having any problems? Yeah, because the truth of the matter is not everybody you go into your inbox is going to need or want your service. Okay. So figure out if there's a problem. Okay. What are the implications that they're having with those problems? Okay. And is there a need for what it is that you have to sell? If there is, and only if there is, then you can sort of progress things from there and invite them to sort of schedule a call. Once you're in Facebook Messenger, boom, and they've agreed to kind of like hop on a call with you, you can send them your calendar link for them to sort of schedule a call with you, or you can go into your calendar yourself and you can book them in manually. Okay. But yeah, essentially, guys, yes, you can do Facebook without, you can promote your coaching consultant business without a website. And I think Facebook organic is probably one of the easiest ways to do that. Definitely one of the quickest ways to kind of build your business doing it that way. That's what I would recommend for you anyway. But yeah, I hope this was helpful, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and drop a comment down below and let me know if this video was helpful.